One of the keys to religious revival and building towards a better future for ourselves and our families and the ummah is spiritual leadership within the family. The Prophet ﷺ tells us, كُلُّكُمْ رَاعٍ وَكُلُّكُمْ مَسْئُولٌ عَنْ رَاعِيَتِهِ. Each of you is a shepherd and each of you is responsible for their flock. And then he tells us ﷺ that the man is a shepherd and he is responsible for his family. The woman is a shepherd and she's responsible for her household, and that each of us is a shepherd. The shepherd cares for his flock, but has a sense of purpose as to where he's taking them. The shepherd upholds calm in his or her leadership. The shepherd is patient with his flock. The shepherd corrects the flock with a sense of care and concern to get them to where they want to be. Similarly, within the family, we provide spiritual leadership by having a sense of purpose of where we want to go as a family. We lead by example, whether as husband or as a wife or as a parent, even as a child. We lead by example. And that's one of the key aspects of being a leader in Islam. A leader is someone who others want to follow because of what they exemplify of virtuous traits. That's one aspect of being a leader in the family. Secondly, we consciously want the good for the members of our household, both their worldly good and their next worldly good. But we are very purposeful and considerate and caring and merciful and gentle as to how we correct them or advise them or encourage them or nudge them or direct them, because we want the good for them, but we want to raise them up so that they themselves have the inclination and urge to pursue the good. This entails that we don't become religious heavies within the family. Rather, we inspire one another. My wife, about 15 years ago, was with one of the leading female scholars overseas. And this female scholar, all her siblings are distinguished ulama. So she asked, how did your father, who's one of the greatest scholars of the 20th century, raise you? Because the whole family are learned and righteous. And this lady said, our father didn't used to talk much about religion with us, but he lived these teachings, and we were all inspired to strive to be like him. So this is how we provide spiritual leadership within the family, that we inspire, encourage one another to the good. We uphold excellence of character, gentleness and concern in our speech and in our actions, and that we should observe the prophetic example of how he, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, upheld the best of family lives. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us to uphold that example and provide true spiritual leadership within our families so we can revive our faith and build for a better future.
وأعظم منها التربية بالقدوة والفعل. حين يرى الأبناء آباءهم يتضرعون إلى الله سبحانه وتعالى، يقومون الليل، يصومون النهار، يحسنون كلامهم ويزينونه بألطف العبارات، فإنهم يتأثرون بهم تأثر المقتدي بالمقتدى وإن لم يعلموهم. حين يفعل الآباء هذا فإنهم يشيعون جوا إيمانيا روحيا دون أن ينبسوا ببنت شفة ودون أن يتكلموا بالكلام الكثير والأوامر والنواهي. فلنحرص على التربية بالقدوة لإشاعة الأجواء الإيمانية في الأسرة لتكون أسرة إيمانية.
In Ramadan, we give. Your zakat to the Islamic Scholars Fund empowers scholars, the lifeline of our revival. Your monthly support sustains Seekers' guidance and preserves this legacy. Donate today. Visit seekersguidance.org.